So this research appraisal, this is a section, this is how a section of qualitative research proposal, it is divided. So you write with the problem and purpose, then you write the research questions, then you write your research approach. What approach, like we discussed about those approach, whether it is a qualitative, descriptive, phenomenology, or narrative, whatever. So you have to write your research approach. Then if possible, if these researcher background, belief and biases, these are mostly useful for phenomenology and grounded theory. So then there is, if you think, then you can give your background, belief and biases. Like this, we have included it deliberately, that if you are doing something on domestic violence or intimate partner violence, and you are a victim of that, so you can yourself express that you are a victim of that, and you believe, and there are some biases which exist. So if you read maybe from the many developed countries, you will find that they write their background, belief and biases. So you can mention that, but in India, I think people are not that frank enough. We never accept the biases, and maybe, so that's why, but this is how it's in the standard journals and books, you will find that you should write your background, belief and biases, because that helps the reader in interpretation. And then the population and participants, the sample size consideration, the sampling technique, data collection plan, data processing plan, then analysis, quality assurance, and ethical consideration. I'll show you one protocol also, and we may share with you one protocol. The research, qualitative research proposal should be developed somehow like that, based on that protocol. The sample protocol we'll share you. So this is the research question. Again, like how does a social stigma influence help seek behavior among teens with STI problems, or why students are not attentive in class, or how doctor-patient relation affects these communication skills, or how do people reach the decision of get the COVID vaccine done. So all these how, so generally the research question starts with what, why, and how. We have discussed that. And you need to write a statement in support of these problems identified. And then you have to write the research approach, where if possible, if you want to write, then you can write your research paradigm. You choose appropriate research approach, and then your sources of data and the data collection technique. What is the data collection technique? So this activity we planned initially here in the breakout room, but later we thought that it will take time. So you do it as a homework day or end of day assignment today. So in this case, you have to, okay. So there are first before that, there are few questions. So just see this and type in the chat box, what will be your research approach? This is just the revision of what we did on day 1. You are planning to collect participant story or capture a group participant story and retell their stories. What will be the type of research approach in this case? Narrative. Yes. Phenomenology, it will not be Pragya, because you are not defining any phenomena.
Actually, if the person itself is narrating these events, then it is the narrative. And if any other persons describe all these things, then can it be phenomenology?
No, if he describes as a, if he identifies any phenomena and then takes the help of the narrative to describe that phenomena, an essence of that narrative, then it will be phenomenology. Okay, so it will be a narrative. You are just retelling their stories. In this case, what will be the answer of this question? Okay, yes. This one. You are planning to develop an explanation, model, or theory that helps to understand a phenomena, situation, or process. Okay, it can be exploratory or so grounded theory. Yes, right. The answer will be grounded theory. In this, what will be the answer of this question? You are planning to study a group of people in their natural setting to address your research question. Okay, nicely done. So now how to frame the title? This I wanted to highlight because framing title of your study is very important. And let's see some of the example. So while you are going through the quote or while you are doing the coding, you can highlight or you can keep few quote somewhere saved on a separate folder maybe, or keep your eyes and brain open because few of these quotes you can use as a title. And this we have observed recently that in all qualitative research, they use some part of the quote to form a title, which is very catchy. Like in this case, one of you please read this title.
If I don't eat enough, I won't be healthy. With gestational diabetes mellitus, ma'am, it is hit treatment in rural and urban South India.
Okay. So can you see that he must have used this quote, if I don't eat enough, I won't be healthy. So the quote is related to the research question and it must be very much, giving the meaning of that research question. That's why the author has used. Maybe we'll see the next one. Yes, you can continue.
Is there a medicine for these tensions? Barriers to treatment seeking for depressive symptoms in rural India, a qualitative study.
Again, the author has used a quote. This
We
one.
sold the buffalo to pay for a brain scan, a qualitative study of rural experiences with private mental health care providers in Uttar Pradesh, India.
Yes.
I was a little surprised. Qualitative insights from patients enrolled in a 12-month trial comparing opioids with non-opioid medications for chronic musculoskeletal pain. Everybody expects the perfect baby and perfect labor, and so you have to protect yourself. Discourses of defense in midwifery practice in New Zealand. My husband is my family. The culture of pregnancy disclosure on early pregnancy registration in a child nutrition intervention in rural Maharashtra, India. The body seems to have no life. The experiences and perceptions of fatigue among patients after COVID-19. In short, we will deport you. Disrupted temporalities of migrants with HIV in Russia. A cry in the dark. A qualitative exploration of living with cluster headache. It feels like sending your children into the lion's den. A qualitative investigation into parental attitudes towards ASD inclusion and the impact of mainstream education on their.
It's missing actually some. I think few. It has been missing, but you could get there. You could get it. This ASD is autistic disorder, autistic spectrum disorder. Okay, so that's how this ASD defines here. Yes. This one.
No one says no to money. A mixed method approach for evaluating conditional cash transfer schemes to improve girls' children's status in Haryana, India.
Someone else can start reading now. I think. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Yes, and anyone would can volunteer to read the next. I would like you to read.
We do not dare to love women with disabilities, sexual and reproductive health and rights in rural Cambodia. It is just like having a period with back pain. Exploring women's experiences with community-based distribution of misoprostol for early abortion on the Thailand-Burma border. For every illness, there is a cure. Attitudes and beliefs of Moroccan Muslim women regarding health, illness, and medicine. You started something, then I continued by myself. A qualitative study of physical activity maintenance.
So thank you so much. This was the end of, so by all these title, what you observed in so many titles? Yes, anyone?
Yeah, they have of their foods in preparing the title of the paper.
Yes, so you can see that almost, I mean,
Some catchy phrase.
yes, we have deliberately taken those articles, but yes, some catchy phrase, which while reading it, it will attract you to read more. So, because this qualitative is somehow related to the human behavior, the perception, the belief. So you feel very related, like that, a COVID article, that I feel that there is no body, something like that. There is no life in the body. The body is lifeless. So those of the person who had this experience of post-COVID illness, they must have, felt very related to the narrative or whatever that author has come up with. So your article should be very catchy while you form any, and you can use a part of the quote or a phrase to highlight that particular title or the research concept which you want to say. Now, this is a checklist for qualitative research appraisal, and we will share one article. I think, have we shared it? Okay, we have shared it already, and you have to do research appraisal using this checklist. So I'm explaining, although these checklist is self-explanatory, but still I'm explaining this once, and you have to submit this as an end of the day assignment. And once we get your submission, then you will get the certificate of this workshop. So the first question was there any clear statement of aims of the research? So there are three options: yes, can't tell, and no. And hint is again, what was the goal of the research, why it was thought important, and its relevance. The second is the qualitative methodology is appropriate. Now in this case, there is a lot to comment, but again, hint is so that the researcher interpret the actions of the research participant, and is it the right methodology to address that particular aim or goal. Was the research design was appropriate? Then was the recruitment strategies appropriate? And there's a hint also. So you can read this hint. Was the data collection was done in a way? And in the data collection, it was, there's a lot of hint, like setting of the data was justified. Was it clear how the data was collected? And has the researcher justified the methods, why he chose a particular method? And has the methods were modified during the study? So all those things are there. As a relationship between the researcher and participants being adequately considered. So in this case, again, the researcher should critically examine their own role, potential bias and influence, which we were talking initially, that he can express this. Maybe you may find this or you may not find this, depending on in which region you are reading the article. Then have ethical issues been taken into consideration? This is important. Again, data analysis sufficiently rigorous. What type of analysis they have used? Any clear statement of finding? How valuable is the research? So that's it. So this is, then I will show one protocol, a draft protocol, which we, so just a sec, this one.
We have to submit these answers, I mean, right now or after
No,
the
no, no,
session?
you have to submit it as a end of day assignment. Like today's.
End of the day.
Yes. And
So
then,
it's not in the editable format, right? So we'll be getting it
The
editable format, or do we have?
no, no, we have mailed you the format. Have you mailed them the format of this?
Ma'am, there was a Word document actually. It was editable.
It's a
I
Word
think.
document or a PDF, ma'am?
No, it's a Word document.
Okay, okay, then it will be editable. Thank you.
Yes, I mean, both we have shared, I think both. And you can use the Word one for writing the comments.
Okay. The
Transcript.
answer will be in yes, can't say or no, or we can comment additional, I mean,
No,
explanatory way.
it's
or-
always desirable if you comment.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
Always desirable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Presentations. Where are the transcript? I just want to show them a demo. Oh, this is the demo protocol. So this was the protocol. It is rough. Just I'll go down. We may share this with you. So it started with the background of the research. What was the background like? We write. Then who will be the research staff? And I think in background, we wrote somehow regarding the aim. And then the methodology. This was the objective. And we have anticipated some outcomes also. Then we have discussed about the study locations, the setting where will we do the setting. And then this study design. In study design, you will find not been clearly written that which type of study it is. It's just written that it is a qualitative study which will primarily utilize this. So this should have been there. It's a qualitative descriptive or what that should have been there, which is missing. And then eligibility and recruitment, then healthcare staff, community members. Then there's a data collection process. Data collection process is written in very detail. And then there's a data analysis. Then we have this included this quality assurance, then ethical consideration, and then this protection of privacy and confidentiality, again in ethical issues, then plans to obtain consent. And in this case, because we did reimbursement to the clients, so we mentioned this also. This dissemination plan, obviously, this should be there because you will, this is again the same thing that you will share the result of your study with the participant. So that is there, and with the government authorities also, because we had to take the, for all such type of study where you are doing something on the service provision part of the government or any programmatic part of the government, you have to seek the administrative approval. And before you publish the result, you have to send the result finding also to them. So we did send them the result finding before we send them it for the publication. And then these are the references. And then it is a participant information sheet. Then you will have your interview guide, consent form. So all these things are there. I think we will share one copy of it to you so that whenever you have to draft, you can refer it. Or if you already have a protocol, then I think then you don't need it. But for just for reference purpose, we will share it. So now I think there is one more exercise. So we have shared one Excel sheet with you. That is the same Excel sheet. The same codes which you have. So this one, combined code book of resident stress. So you may use the Excel. We have made 3 category: cause of stress, coping mechanism, and 3 way to reduce the risk. So all of you please transfer these codes to this particular category. And then this also you have. So there are 2 assignments for today. One, you have to review the that article in that given format. And the second, you have to shift all these codes to the respective categories. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any further question which you want any clarification on any concepts?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, and before we conclude, yes, we would like to have some feedback from all of you. Dr. Pranav has already given his feedback, but we would like a very critical feedback from your side, because this through Zoom we conduct this. This is our second workshop, and the first workshop over Zoom, because the first one we conducted it physically. Yes, all of you can switch
Ma'am,
on camera.
Ma'am,
I'll stop sharing my screen first. Let me stop sharing. Yes.
Ade, go.
Yes, Anuja.
Ma'am, initially I thought I was not audible.
No, you are audible, Anuja.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, regarding that result part, something that is in my mind, that setup and comment section you gave now felt both similar, ma'am. Can you make it a bit more simple by giving an example or like an analogy?
No, can you repeat your question, Anuja?
Ma'am, that SQC format for result writing,
Yes.
that setup part and comment part.
Okay.
So it seemed similar, or I was not able to make out any difference, or
Okay.
from the example that you gave. So can you make it a bit more
Okay.
simple by giving an
I'll
example?
show you over few articles. Let me show you a few articles. This one. And there's one more thing, that everywhere you will not find that SQC format. Okay. So
Okay.
many times you will see that people have started with quotes only, that I was showing you. Maybe see, this is the nurses protected their families from social stigma.
Yes.
So it has got some setting up. The interviews with the nurses showed that they were aware of maintaining personal and family health behavior to avoid stigmatization from the community as a source of COVID-19 transmission, because they worked in hospital. One of the nurses who worked at the COVID-19 National Referred Hospital conferred with family members about this topic. So this was regarding the setup. This is starting of the theme and some analytical. The author is writing, they showed that they were aware of maintaining health behavior, right? And then that author has given the quote, my husband often follows and is involved in social activities, whatever. So these quote he has given as a support of this theme, that nurses protected their families from social stigma. And the same, then he, in the continuity, he's writing that the same experience was also reported by a nurse who worked as a COVID-19 referral hospital at a district level. She and her family decided to limit interaction with the surrounding community. They conveyed, he's giving conclusion that they conveyed that the extended, because he started that one of the nurse said this, and then he said that it was also reported by many other people. Due to their limited interaction with the surrounded, they conveyed that extended families were recommended not to visit them because they work in the hospital for the convenience of all parties. So they don't want to tell that one of their family member is suffering. So the author has given the conclusion also at the end, comment or conclusion, concluding that particular theme, because after this you will see that he has started with the discussion. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So actually it is not that clear-cut boundary. Although there is some format, if you see the standard, we have given this as a, I mean, we took it from textbook only, this SQC format. But if you screen many articles, every time this format you will not find. Like I have shown you also, there were many places the people, they have just started with the quote. But I think the starting of the theme should not be with the quote. You should say, you should have some setting up of that quote, some background or some initial memos, and then you can write the quote. And conclusion, yes, actually giving the context of that code, and then out of that whole, maybe the 20 participant, what you have gathered, that you can conclude that although you are quoting one person, but the overall this was there. So it is like a part of a story. So you started with something, you given the evidence, and then you concluded.
Okay, ma'am. Now it's clear, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, any. So now it's your turn to talk, although you are also talking in between all of you, and that's so good.
Ma'am, I have
Ma'am,
Ashwati?
yeah, ma'am, focus group discussion, ma'am. If we record only audio, how will we able to know like which person?
There will be difference in the voice.
Yes.
tone, frequency. So you have to write participant 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So it's better to record a video now, ma'am, in FGD.
Yes, it's better to record, but it depends whether they will allow you or not. Because then it will be a direct identifier. So
Okay.
especially in audio only, you people were saying that they don't want to get their audio recorded. In
Yeah, ma'am. So
video,
that is the issue. Yeah.
yes, in video though they will never let you record.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you recommend some books for further reading in?
Yes, we have got many ebooks, and we may share that link. I think, are we sharing through Google Drive? We will share those those books with you.
Okay, ma'am.
There are
Also, please recommend me a good recorder. I'm planning to do a qualitative study. So
okay. We'll give you the tips also how to have good voice of both, because if you only use the recorder, then many a times the recorder, the person who is nearer to the recorder, the voice will be very clear, and the
Yes,
interview, if he's sitting farther, his voice will not come. So we have that we just purchased that for one of our research project, and it was working well. So I think Dr. Shamshad is expert in all these things, and he will let you know all.
Yeah, I had this experience, ma'am, when I was taking the interview. When I recorded it in my phone, my voice was much more clear and louder compared to the person I was interviewing. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so yes, we have all those things, and we will keep posting on the WhatsApp group, maybe because that WhatsApp group will be there till tomorrow, day after tomorrow. All those queries you can post there, and we will definitely respond. And books though, we will share, although all the books are very means the number of pages are too huge, and I don't know, but you can use it as a reference book, definitely.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And one thing, the checklist appraisal is in PDF.
It is in both, I guess, Dr. Shamshad. It is in both, I guess. One of the
Checklist is with hint or PDF. Word is without hint.
okay.
In
So
Word document, actually, only 3 options are been given, actually. So that was the thing. Whatever have been distributed in WhatsApp, the shared document for the
actually,
assignment.
Actually, the PDF form has got all the hint. All Word form is not having any hint.
Only the options, like yes, we can't say no. That's all.
So you can
we have
open the PDF. You can open the PDF form. You can see the hints, and then you can fill the word.
Okay, ma'am, and one more query, just out of turn I'm asking, like in Excel sheet, what we have to fill actually, like categorizing the codes, how do we categorize? I mean, in front of that code, do we have to take over there under the 3 categories?
I think did you miss that session?
Take would do, na?
Let me show you. I showed it. This was let me share the screen.
Yeah.
So this was the combined code book. Now it is a cause of stress.
Yeah.
You have you have to control. I mean, you have to cut it and you have to paste at a particular category.
Okay. Fine.
Shifting these codes to their respective categories, and then this code book will be empty, and all these 3 categories will be populated.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Got it. Right.
And the codes which are not fitting up into any of these 3, you can leave it. And that's the way we do the analysis also, because analysis also, you do not include all the codes.
The few codes may remain in the open code category.
It is always there. That the few codes will not go to any of the categories. So leave it, you just delete it. Delete it means you can have a draft code book, initial code book, but then in the version 1 or version 2, you can delete those codes. Because it is not related to your research question. There will be many codes which has come out of maybe some deviations from the talk or some informal talk, which is of no use for your manuscript. So you can leave it as such.